Good morning. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. It's the weekend. Yep, that's right. Yeah, it's been quite a busy week for me. Getting lots done outside. The weather has been absolutely fantastic. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, and I finally have some good news. After nearly 2 years of being unemployed, it's been probably a good 20 months. I am getting back to work next Saturday. Yeah, so thankful. Hi, Jason. Yeah, hope you're having a good weekend. It's kind of early. I went to bed so early last night that I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. Oh, daylight savings, so we'll be springing ahead. And for some reason, when it starts getting really nice out and bright early in the morning, I cannot sleep. The sun comes right in. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this spring and getting some stuff done around the house. Last year, I was at the townhouse and not here, so I just set up kind of an automatic sprinkling system. And needless to say, it pretty much grew weeds instead of grass and all of the good things that you want to grow. So that yard is a real disaster. But yeah, been waiting, getting it all cleared out, moving rocks and creating a new garden area. Last fall or winter, I planted some of those garlic pieces that I had. They sprouted. They're coming up. Really surprised about that. Yeah. Never really been able to grow successfully from seeds. So I've been always trying. I always get them to sprout, of course, but then as they get into their life, they just get stringy and no good. So this year, really trying hard to get these tomato plants to go from seed to ground. So I started last week with these little pods, and I'm transplanting now into there. I think I'm doing it. I'm learning. Gardening isn't as easy as just plugging the seed in the ground and hoping for the best. So I'm gonna plug some more of these into these, but I ran out, so I gotta go get more. That's usually where my seedlings stop, is about that stage. And then they just wilt over and die. But I think I figured it out. So I got those going, which is nice. Don't mind my chicken legs, sorry. Yeah, gardening isn't easy. I've learned that the hard way. This year I'm taking a whole different approach. Where I had my tomatoes last year in the bed, I planted a bunch of potatoes that went to seed and were rooted underneath my cupboard all winter. Grabbed those out and put them down there, so fingers crossed they'll do something. That whole thing will be nothing but potatoes. Oh, and the garlic. And I'm just gonna put the tomatoes right into my ground with lots of good fertilizers and such, and see what happens. Hope for the best. It's a learning process. But yeah, getting back to work. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'll be serving again, which means tips, which are always nice. Yeah. When you take so much time off, almost 2 years, you go through as much of the bouncing around. So good to finally feel settled into the house, settled into a job. The kids are in school. Fish is loving kindergarten. Everything just feels so new and fresh and exciting again. Oh gosh, I needed that excitement too, because it's depressing. Life can be depressing when you're just sitting at home in quarantine. mean, it's not bad enough that I wasn't working, but in the middle of a pandemic as well, it just kind of sucked. You lose all your social skills. That's why I challenged myself to do this just so I can stay perhaps a little current, even though I'm a big goofball and don't know what I'm doing, just chatting. But I see a lot of other channels just chat away too, and there ain't nothing wrong with a good morning chat. So, yeah, even if you don't have much to say. I have peppers to transplant. I did some peppers, the same as the tomatoes, but I ran out of those little things. So, I could potentially do that. I'm not quite sure where I'll be around that time. Might be in a different city. I'm gonna do some traveling for the weekend. I gotta go pick up my golf clubs and Fish's golf clubs. Yeah, maybe. Because I'm gonna start golfing again. I cannot wait. They're opening up the courses around here this week. Yeah, already bought my driving range pass because it's cheap. And there's really nothing better than getting up in the morning, going and grabbing a bucket of balls. They're just right above me. It's not even 3 blocks. Grab the bucket of balls and just drive away, get that morning mimosa. And they make the best breakfast burritos and breakfast sandwiches. Oh, I can't wait. And the view up there is just incredible. You get to see the lake. Yep. Things are on the up and up. Finally. Maybe I'm gonna get over my crazy. Stop acting out. All right. I will. And you can send me an email and I'll respond. It is going to be an early summer here, I think. I mean, our weather has been amazing. But still getting a little chilly at night. So, of course, I planted a few seeds and roots, like a bleeding heart and some hot pokers and some echinacea. I did 10 echinacea roots that I put in. Hard thing about planting roots is spacing and then the waiting, because it just looks like dead ground still. So now the waiting game. And hopefully it's not too crowded. And when you grow from root, it's not even going to look good for 3 years or so. You have to be a little realistic. But it's cheaper. I can get 10 roots for $5 or buy a plant for $15 to $20. Yeah, I'll wait the 3 years. Patience is a virtue, right? I think so. But, oh gosh, I'm being a little ambitious. I have this entire front hill in front of my house that is just kind of, last year's nothing but weeds. It's really bad. I'm thinking about getting about maybe 500 petunias and plugging them in there. Might even make a peace sign or something crazy. I don't know where I get these ideas. I watch way too much DIY, but it is doable. It would be practical because if I crowd all the flowers in close enough, especially something like petunias, no weeds will grow. And it would look pretty. Just getting all those flowers into that hillside. Probably take me a good 3 days or so. But I'm feeling a little better these days. I'm home. Why not? What better to do? And now I have a job starting next week. Yay. So why not plant 500 flowers to celebrate? It's something I would do. And I'm probably going to. It's an experiment. I like experimenting here. Why not? It's kind of the first place I've ever been able to do that. Yeah, anyway, those are my big, ambitious plans for the next few weeks. Get the garden going, clear the land, rent a rototiller. Oh boy, so much to do. But that's why you do nothing all winter, so that when spring comes, you're ready to roll. Can't plant that stuff for at least another 2 weeks. So yeah, that gives me time to round it up. Thanks guys for watching. I'm gonna pop off here and have a donut. Ooh, I bought donuts. That's when you know it's gonna be a good weekend. Go get a sugar rush, feel the caffeine, and go outside and start raking. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes. Now I'll look for your email.